Thanks, man. It was a lot of hard work. Okay, we'll go to Ordna. Do the Death Raid bird first. And then we'll do the Everjail. Yeah, I think there's just too much left to be able to finish today. And like, I mean, I wasn't planning on it, but like, you know, even if everything went first try, there's always a chance, but it was unlikely. Definitely Monday, though. Well, I don't know. It really depends on Rykard. Rykard could take, like, an hour. You know what? We're not doing this. Let's just go this way. Fight the frickin' turret mausoleum. I actually did find a maybe safe way of doing this part. It's tough, though. You have to... I don't even remember where to go. Where the hell is the... Where was the thing? There's like a rock you can hide under, but I can't remember where it is. Might be, like, behind me. I think it's behind me. Yeah, it's right under here. Like, this part's insane. I cannot believe this is in the game. The tough part is, like, I can't see what this thing's doing if I sit here, but, like, you should be safe here. Then you just have to pick, like, a good time to go, which is apparently not very easy. Am I cheating? Why would I be cheating? How would I be cheating? Did you not just see me get two-shot and die? No. It's not really an exploit, it's just like a potentially safer way of doing this part, because it sucks. You have to knock this mausoleum down to face a boss, because otherwise you're literally just gonna be fighting the turret and the boss. The boss is already bad enough. Crumbling? No. Ow. Yeah, they got like, not all of them, but a lot of them have, they have like these skeleton-looking things on their legs. The ones that don't have like skeletons on their tops. And you need to jump on a spirit spring to get up them. Yeah, I think I've knocked all of them down at this point. Death Raid Bird. What other armor do I have? Oh, I have the Knight's Cavalry armor too. I have no idea why I got off torrent. I'm pretty sure the mausoleum's too bugged for me on my first playthrough, like some of them. Because I couldn't duplicate any remembrances. The ones that are in the area. Like there's like 2 in the compound. Ow. Imagine getting staggered by a land octopus? Jesus, that damage. I think, honestly, the latter. I think he contributed, but, like, I don't think it's as much as anyone thinks. Could be wrong, though. Like, he even says he's not the one who came up with all the names for the demigods, which literally all begin with a G, R, or an M. My theory is he had, like, this backstory, and then From Software just renamed everything. Oh, this is bad. That is, like... I gotta do this fight more, because I don't know if there's a pattern to that attack, because if it's, like, RNG every time, then that's stupid. Because if you're standing in the wrong spot, you'll be one-shot, like, instantly. They added his name to the game. And his son met George. No, he actually... Miyazaki was a big fan of, it was, George R. Martin's book. I think it's gotta be a book, right? It's, Fever Dream, apparently. And I think especially with the hype of Game of Thrones, thought it'd be, like, a good idea to collab. They've been, like, super vague on what his role actually was, though, like... Ow. They just said he helped create the backstory, and that's it. Like, I'm so curious to know what he actually, like, specifically was responsible for. Because I love the Song of Ice and Fire series. He's just a very good world builder. I hope we get at least one more book from him, too. I don't know if he's going to be able to finish 2, because he's, like, 70, or, you know, if not close to 70, so... But I don't know. He seems to want to do everything but write the book. Like, it's been 11 years, I think, since I Danced with Dragons, which was the last book he did in the series. Yep, okay. Instantly dead. This attack is so stupid. I wonder if you stand in front of him if you're like I don't know if it's RNG every time or yeah. I'm gonna try standing in front of him to see if that like changes me getting instantly killed there. Like, that's such a bad attack. It's just more proof they didn't really check anything in the late game. They just, like, adjusted some numbers and never really tested these bosses. What? Snow here is hard for everyone. Unless you have Bleed and Frost. Like, I really think they need to tone the damage down on these bosses, and the health. Mainly the health, honestly. The damage I can get by with, but the health is just insane. Because it's pretty much a buff to everything at that point, except for Frost and Bleed, which are already insanely strong. That's why Frost and Bleed are so strong, is because everything has so much health. Because they're percentage-based procs. The late game is just an unbalanced mess, and I don't know if it's going to get better. All right, I'm going to stand in front of him here. Or the Nova will just kill me instantly. Can't get in too close to him, I guess. I think you're safe, though, if you're, like, you know, if there's spacing. I don't think that trail goes in front of him. But, like, this was a huge wall. The snow area, on my first playthrough, everything was just so tanky. Like, I was cruising all the way through Morgott. And then I get to Nile, and it's just like, why is everything taking 10 years to kill? And two-shotting me at 60, or I don't know what I had, probably 50 at least figure. And then I went to 60 and it wasn't any better. Like everything until, not everything, but like most bosses took me like a handful of tries. Until I got to the mountaintop, and then it was just a slog from there. Like, look at that damage. This is with heavy armor. Also, it's New Game Plus, but I don't think these guys get much tougher in New Game Plus. Like the Snowfield bosses. Ugh. Stop. Can you not go up there? I gotta swap this physic out. Dude! What is he... What is he doing? This attack sucks. That was 2. I got hit by 2 and it did that much damage. I don't know why he's like hanging out up on these rocks. This is so obnoxious. Like, why can't we just go back down and fight in the river? Why do we gotta fight here? Alright, I'm gonna try and stand in front of him. Nope. I don't know. I can't tell. He kind of turned. Surely none of those will hit me, right? What is up with your hitbox, sir? Like, why is it so obnoxiously large? Yeah, it just killed me. Well, let's restart this way. This was not a good one. No, I don't want this. Why do I... The Snowfield is where builds come to die. If your build sucks, you're gonna have a rough time. And these weapons are not good. I want to mix this. What do we want here? I could do magic negation. I think this would help. Can you stop for like 2 seconds? It's like attack, attack, move, attack. And how did... This hitbox is ridiculous. Like... I don't know how he's hitting me with his head. Like, I'm against his body. Shouldn't make any sense physically. Alright, do the knockdown. I know you're gonna do this. No, not that. Stick the thing in the ground, this one. Okay, we're in front of him. Okay. As long as you're directly in front of him. Well, I don't know, it's worked at least one time, so I can't say for sure. The problem is if he turns, like, especially if he's against a wall and just, like, randomly turns to the wall. It'd be a lot harder to do that. My headset just died. Good timing. I don't know why the battery in this thing is so bad. Lasts like 2 hours. And like it was charging all day yesterday too. I don't know why it doesn't last that long. Look at all these blood stains. And as bad as this weapon might seem, I doubt it's going to be one of the worst I use. It's probably going to be worse. Well, that's good. Nothing more frustrating than using a flask and immediately getting hit, because it's like, what was the point of healing? I hate how the frost just spreads. Ugh, I hate this boss. Everything about it. Probably one of my least favorite in the game. Like, not including duo bosses, I think this might be my least favorite. I don't know. I feel like I've said that about a lot of bosses. Like, this one in particular is just like, I think a product of not testing bosses in the late game, though. Because if you take the Deathrite Bird in Leone and just multiply it by like 10, and don't have any regard for how much damage these things are actually doing, that's what I feel like they did. We'll just make some attacks one-shot just because See how he damages me on the pullback? Like, that's just one thing that bothers me in this game is enemies that do that, and it happens all the time. Good start here. Great. Dude, there's nowhere for me to go. Everywhere is like, it's just... like... This boss is so bad. It's just really not balanced at all. So I think where this game suffers a little bit is like, in a lot of places, especially the open world, I feel like they don't have much of a regard for boss placement. And this isn't even like the worst death right bird. Like there's worse areas, but they just put them in like these tiny little areas because, you know, they're optional. The death right birds are really bad with that. Like, the other one of the mountaintops is in a terrible spot. The Kaleen one is pretty bad, too. But I feel like that attack where he just, like, sicks his staff into the ground and shoots the... whatever it is, the frost in like 5 directions. Like, you'd need more space for an attack like that. And they just don't give it to you. Like, all the frost that's on the ground, you need more space for it. What can you do against that? Like, you know, I could have reacted quicker on that one, but like, if you're up in his face, like, there's nothing you can do. You're just gonna die. It's such a bad attack. Wasn't even ready for him to do it because I was trying to run from the attack he did before. I hit him... Actually, I don't think I hit him 136 times, because I think a land octopus died, but, like... It shouldn't be a lot. Luckily, this is the last one of these this run. Always my least favorite to fight, too, because I know it's going to be a nightmare. No, this is not good. It's like Moog's Fire, but so much more punishing. Because Moog's Fire won't one-shot you, it just applies like a slight bleed to you. This thing just like kills you outright. Wait, there's a big land octopus here? I never knew that. That would... I don't know if it would help necessarily, just because this thing flies around way too much. It's not like the Great Worm, which sits in one place 90% of the time. Once the Snowfield is done, though, like, the hard stuff, I think, is over. Rite withstanding. Like, that's just something else. Loretta actually might suck. But Mulaney I'm not super worried about. Gideon I'm kind of worried about, because I can't stagger them reliably. Okay. I also think this is another case of a bus being too fast for how big it is, because... like, you don't even know what it's doing half the time. And if I lock on, I'm not even going to be able to hit him. He just keeps moving around. Come on, do the thing. Not this. What the fuck are you doing? Where is the attack that I know is coming, like, right as soon as I get in his face? I did it as soon as I got in his face. I'm just trying to heal. All I want to do. Sure. My God. Thank God that's over. Ever jail, okay. Yeah. Snowfield is done. Thank God, man. I hate the Snowfield. You get like 400,000 runes from that. It's insane. Like the base one, new game gives you 220k. And it feels like everything in the late game just kind of gives you double the runes in New Game Plus. Oh, this part's gonna suck too. Really, only one tower is bad. The rest are actually pretty easy. As long as you do it in this order. If I go to the tower that's like behind me first and then come here, like I'm gonna get hit by the archer on that roof right there. If you do this one first, it actually makes it a lot easier. A shield would actually be really good here. I have the icon shield, right? Is that gonna make me fat roll? Well, that's good. It will not. This is the plan for Rykard, this shield. Okay. That's probably the hardest part of this. This reminds me of the Iron Golem very much. Although I don't remember if Iron Golem had like, I don't know what these are. Are these feathers on your head, or I'm not sure. I can't remember. I don't remember if he had them or not. 3. Yeah, if you do, that's what I mean. Like, this archer's firing at me now, so if I were to go and do this one here, I'd be getting pelted with arrows. There's an assassin around this one. It literally might be right on top of this. I can already hear it. Just get me out. There's another... They had a skip originally for this, which I never learned before they, you know, literally deleted this little outcrop of rocks here. But it looks so unnatural. But it's a very hard skip. You have to like jump around this column, and I wonder if they're gonna patch it, because they clearly seem to not want people to do it. But yeah, we'll see. They did a lot of patches that people just kind of laughed at because like they didn't really make things impossible or anything. They just kind of made things more inconvenient because there are other skips to do the same exact thing. They're like the same outcome. Okay. Loretta. How many we haven't really killed many bosses today. Killed like 5 in almost 3 hours. Moog was over an hour, so I mean that was a big slowdown. Pretty much every boss is, except for the Putrid Grave Warden Duelist, took a while. Actually, the Grey Worm wasn't that bad. That was like maybe 3 tries, 4 tries, I don't know. But the Deathrite Bird was like half an hour. How we did 1, 2. Okay, and the Putrid Avatar, 6, I guess. That's why I said, like, if I get to Fire Giant today, I'm happy with that. And then hopefully we can finish next time. This run is... At least the new game portion is definitely going to be longer. It might already be longer than the other one. The other one was like 12 hours. It was pretty easy. This one has been much more of a struggle. And it wasn't bad for a while. I think North Caelid was kind of slow. Like the Dragon Barrow. But like even in Altus, like I can feel the damage just like... It wasn't there. And then obviously when you hit the Snowfield, it's just like suffering. We still got to do a lot of the mountaintop too. Like half of it. Nile wasn't that bad. I don't think it took very long. That was like 3 hits and that was half my health. But yeah, the Haligtree is the second worst area, and the worst area is El Fayel, which is, I guess, essentially still the Haligtree. But they scale them differently. So like past Loretta, the game actually gets harder. Like if you fought the same enemies. I don't know what that guy's doing. Oh, actually, sweet, this physic is good because I have the magic resist. That'll help a little bit. Let's see the damage. Or, you know, I won't get hit at all. That's cool too. Yeah, it's not great. I'm kind of worried about Melania now. Because my damage is just so bad. I almost want to go into Rite too, just to see how bad the damage is going to be. Oh, wait, hang on. I think I might go do that, honestly. Because I'm so curious. If I got another fire affinity randomly on the next run, I'm gonna be just so salty. Because I'm so done with this. Rykard, I don't mind fighting Moog for like 20 minutes, but like Rykard for 40 is not gonna be good. Flame Art's worse than Fire though, to be fair. Like, Fire is not actually as bad as you'd think it would be. Flame Art is really bad for Rykard. I would say the worst affinity, because that's probably the hardest boss to do. Just like time-wise. Physics, please. I don't remember when she does phase 2. I want to say it's 40% health, but I can't remember if it's 60. Not doing it yet. It's just spamming the same attack. She should be phase 2 now. Yeah, it's a slow one. Let's go try Rykard. I gotta do the Godskin Noble, and I gotta also get to Volcano Manor, but I kinda just want to see it, you know? I just want to know how bad it's gonna be. Ray Lucaria. Gotta go to the classroom. Because my build's not gonna get any stronger. But I need to see how bad this is gonna be. Like, is it gonna be worse than Moog? Like, damage-wise? Am I gonna be dealing less than 50 damage? I don't know. Also, I don't know if the Snake takes less fire damage than Rykard either, so we'll have a good idea anyway. Maybe one more hit. Gotta know though. We still gotta do all of Noxtella. I haven't done anything in Noxtella. I changed the route too, so like the next one will be even more different. Like I'm gonna do Renala later, way later. And a lot, you know, not a lot of Liurnia, but like a good chunk of Liurnia later. but I moved 40 sacks because I used the burning of the Erd Tree to get the... Ooh, that was really close. I almost died to the wheel. But I didn't know if he had moved when you burned the Erd Tree. I thought you had to actually, like, do a request to get her to move, but it saves you time to just do it later when the Erd Tree burns and not go back to Run Table Hold to do, like, that whole... all the dialogue and everything. So I moved that past Godskin Duo and Placidus Axe. And then I moved Renala because you get the Dark Moon Ring, and you have to go to Renala anyway, so, like, I'm just gonna get the Dark Moon Ring and then do Red Wolf Renala. Figured that just, I don't know, made sense, at least to me. That way you don't have to waste travel time. So Liurnia doesn't get completely done until, like, the end of the run. Actually, we can test Godskin Noble damage, too. Like, the Apostle wasn't that bad. And the Noble wasn't that bad, but Godskin Do is, you know, the tankiest version of them, and there's 2 of them, and you have to kill, essentially, 4 of them. This damage isn't horrible, but again, Godskin Do is going to be even tankier. Like, the best comparison would be probably the one in the Spirit Caller's Cave. He actually didn't start with one attack I thought he'd start with. He usually starts with, like, this. God, that roll is so tight. That attack sucks. That's a phase 2 only thing. Where he does, like, those 4 quick swipes or whatever. That's a phase 2 only thing. He's got a belly bump in phase 1, but it doesn't do, like, a Black Flame AoE. Love it when he changes the direction on the roll. Alright, Rykard, let's get to him, and then I'm literally just gonna try it one time just to see what the damage is, and we're gonna go back, right back to Loretta. But I'm just too curious. Because this is gonna be a huge bottleneck if it's really bad. And if it is really bad, like, I'm just gonna do every other boss, and then I'll come back with not fire. Because, like, I don't know. This fight was more so than, especially like Yorm, because it's really the only other thing I can compare it to. It's so not intended to do with other weapons. They gave this thing so much health. And the Serpent Hunter does so much damage per attack. And obviously the lava around the boss is what makes it so difficult. It's not even the fact that it's got a lot of health. It's the lava around the boss literally makes it like a DPS race. Unless you have like some insane form of infinite heal, which luckily the Icon Shield kind of gives you, but like, it's really not even that good. You still have to play really well to survive. You can do it, you just, you know, it's a matter of how long is the fight going to be. Also, I just thought of something. Does nighttime in Volcano Manor really even make a difference? I don't know if it's daytime or nighttime. Never really bothered to look, because like there's just so much lava, everything is just red. And also it's pretty cloudy. Like, I feel like day and night here would look the same. Alright, I'm gonna say 40 damage a hit. That's my guess. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be worse than Moog. I'm gonna say 60 instead. I'm gonna say... I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna say 100 for an R1. But that seems too high. I don't know. R1, let's go. Oh, wow. Almost exactly. Yeah, I'm not prepared for this fight. We're not doing it now. That's better than I thought it would be, I guess. I don't know. I know I said 100 there, but like, I was expecting so much worse. It's going to be like a 40-minute fight. Yeah, we're going to go back to Loretta. We'll handle Rykard another day. Probably not today. Because I got a lot of other bosses I want to do. Also, this is the wrong race. I have Rykard like after... Well, I don't know. I did him last in the last run I did, which was with another fire weapon. A better fire weapon. So... So he'll probably be last, or if not, close to the last boss. Like, I'm gonna die a little inside anytime I roll a fire affinity when I randomize these weapons. I'm so looking forward to weapons that, like, don't have an affinity. And honestly, a lot of them don't. Like, I'd say over half the weapons in the game don't have one. But, to be fair, that includes, like, crossbows and staffs, which, you know, can't have them, so... Actual melee weapons that don't have them, there's probably less than half that... I don't know, there's still a lot that don't. Can't even reach. Oh my god, I hate that. Wow. Insane turnaround. Yeah, can you come towards me? Please. Let's go. What killed me last time? Oh yeah, no, I remember. It was that really, like the... She puts like magic on her blade or whatever. This one. Not that one. That was the one that didn't kill me. That was the one I was expecting. This one. It's like so insanely slow. That's bad. That's really bad. You have to roll that, I think. I'm amazed I'm not dead. I think I was so close to her she couldn't hit me with the second one, because I don't think I rolled it. God, I hate that. This is bad. Stop. Jesus Christ. Super early on that. And that was just like panic roll, panic roll. Thank you. 400k runes. Sweet. That's like a level. So Rykard's 100 damage per R1. Let me use something. Just so I can spend these. Was it 192? 195, okay. I don't know how many this is gonna be. Not enough. It's only a level, and I know that it's like literally nothing, but that's how much I hate wasting runes. Can't help it. Okay, that's enough. I gotta have something better than this. Oh yeah, blue, whatever this is, blue dancer charm, this isn't gonna help me at all anymore. I'm gonna get the, physical shield, whatever the hell it is. I don't know what it's called. Talisman. I don't even know what else to use, though, here. Like, what? Like, none of these really, are gonna help me. I know there's the one talisman that buffs you when your damage is at, or when your health is at, full. Can't remember where you get it, though. I want to say it's in, like, the Lux Ruins or something. But I'm not gonna go looking for it now. I'm just gonna get the Dragon Shield Talisman, or whatever the hell it is. Dragon Great Shield. Something. And that'll work.